Welcome to Discover Ramona, where we explore the people, places, and businesses that make it the best place to live. I'm your host, Valerie, and I'm here with my co-host, Jan Ryan. Hi, Jan.
Hi, Valerie.
How's it going?
Great.
Good. I wanted to know, I guess, a little fun fact about Ramona.
Well, I have this one fact because it is so close to Thanksgiving.
Okay.
But I think it's maybe a little known fact that by 1950, Ramona turkey growers were shipping out 1 million turkey eggs a year at up to 62 cents per egg.
Are you serious?
I am serious.
I've never even thought about turkey eggs.
Yeah, I never did either. 62 cents
That's
back in
crazy.
1950?
Yeah,
So
that's
crazy.
insane. Who have you brought for us today?
If you make the headline, he's why. Michael Raher, owner and publisher of the Ramona Home Journal.
Oh, yay. Let's bring him in.
Let's bring him in.
Hi, Michael. Welcome back to our show. I love seeing you. I know you're such a big contributor to Ramona, and thanks, Jan, for bringing him in. I know a little bit about you. Tell our audience a little bit about what it is that you do and how you kind of serve Ramona.
Well, thanks for having me back, Valley and Jan. So I'm the owner and the publisher of the Ramona Home Journal. We are a monthly magazine. We go to 11,000 mailboxes throughout the 92065 zip code. We'd like to consider ourselves to be the purveyor of good news in the community. So we highlight all that's good in the community, from the star athletes to the local businesses to the non-profits and everything else in between. So that's kind of what we do. And we've got a great website that gets a lot of traffic now, and big community calendar and all of that sort of stuff. So
I know my friends that live in Ramona, they see it, they get the magazine, they're very excited when they open it. What made you decide that Ramona was the place that you wanted to highlight?
I think so. When we moved up, my wife and I moved up there in 2003. It was one of those places that you just go, wow, this is just where I want to be. It was very similar to where I grew up in Australia. And we had kids and said, this is a great place to raise kids. And from there, it just became one of those areas where you said, I want to be in business, I want to be involved in the local community and do anything and everything I can to sort of help make the community what it is today.
That's nice. And how did you guys get connected? Where did your paths meet?
Well, advertising. Michael
Yeah.
was on it. He really opened my eyes, and amazing.
Thank you.
And so your listings and things like that go in his magazine, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
And he's got great insight.
Yeah, so tell us about like how it is Ramona is served by this magazine. I know you highlight local athletes, businesses get to advertise in there, but collectively, how does it grow Ramona?
So I think the main thing we try and do is we connect the community. So it goes into mailboxes on a monthly basis, so people get it. We've created a gloss cover so it looks nice on a coffee table or a side table. It stays on someone's coffee table for the month. And we've got a really robust calendar in there.
Okay.
We have a thing called the Gig Guide. So if you want to check out live music, what's going on at the local bars and whatnot, that's the place to go. We have listings for the wineries. We have financial advice. We have an article by a local gym owner called Ramona's Trainer. The Chamber of Commerce uses it as their number one communication tool from a print standpoint. So we kind of just provide a host of opportunities for the local businesses and also for nonprofits to communicate to the community.
And I know that making a magazine is not easy.
No, it's not.
It's a lot of work behind it,
It is.
a lot of planning,
Yeah.
far more than people would realize.
It's non-stop, but for me, it's a labor of love. Like I wouldn't do anything else. I
love
love
that.
it. I just think it's fantastic, and because at the end of the day, you put in all this hard work, and so many people help you along the way. Then you get this final product, and you're like, "Oh, I
Yeah.
did that.
Yeah.
That's
Let's do it
beautiful.
again." And then you just keep doing it. So
What were your thoughts?
Oh, and you uncover so many amazing stories. I mean, you're always filling me in on what you've got coming, and I
Yeah.
mean, just incredible.
For me, it's you're always looking for the second and third layers of what's
Mm-hmm.
going on in the community because there are so many things that you already know about in the community, but there are other things that people don't know that we like to unearth.
Mm-hmm.
And that's where we like to do the big feature stories on the individuals or the groups
Mm-hmm.
or whatever. So
What if there's a story that somebody wants to get out there? Are they open to emailing you, or
yeah,
how does that work?
please. Yeah, we put it in the publication every month. If you've got a story or an idea for a story, please email me, michael@journalpubs.com. And we'd be more than happy to check it out. And if it fits our model, which
Mm-hmm.
it's got to be positive, it's got to be uplifting, it's got to shine light on all that's good in the community, then we'll absolutely take a look at it.
What about an advertiser, somebody that's like a small business or, a local business, and they want to get in that magazine? Is that something they could reach out to, or is all the
Very
space
much so.
taken?
Yeah, no, it's never that we'll always add pages. In fact, our fourth quarter this year has been the best we've ever had in the history of the publication. So thank you to all those businesses. But mainly it's because we've had new businesses that have reached out and said, I think it's maybe time for me to advertise. So
Mm-hmm.
And what's your most unusual story?
the most unusual story, well, I had a really cool story about a gentleman who years ago we did an issue called Veterans in Valor, and he was a submariner, so he's in a submarine, and he shared a story of when they were testing a torpedo,
Mm-hmm.
and they fired the torpedo, and unfortunately it double backed, and they were concerned that it was going to come back and
Oh,
blow up
wow.
the submarine that he was on. It
Yeah.
didn't, but reading that, you were like literally on the edge of your seat reading it. So
Can't
that was pretty
imagine.
cool. I know. Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
I did hear that they have all kinds of missiles just that were dropped over the years, many years of, war in the ocean. They're just sitting on the live,
Scary.
yeah, live
Yeah,
missiles
Don't touch them.
and bombs on the bottom of the floor of the
yeah,
ocean.
yeah.
Lord knows if I mean, who knows what they do with them?
But
I'm
that's
thinking
the
they blow
thing,
them up.
for us, it's like you ask those questions of people,
Interesting.
and they have these stories where you
Yeah,
just go, "What?
that's
I had
yeah.
no idea about
I
that."
bet in
So,
Ramona you get a lot of good stories.
oh, there's some great stories.
So
Yeah.
many.
Yeah,
If you're one of the people that don't live in that 11,000 home track,
yeah.
how could you access getting a copy of the Ramona Home Journal?
So we also deliver it along our main street and to a couple of. We have a golf resort, and then we have a what we call a racket club up there, and we deliver it to Stater Brothers, a number of the real estate offices,
Okay.
to the Chamber of Commerce, and then we have a really robust website, ramonajournal.com, so you can actually see the e-edition on there, so you can
Okay.
turn the page and read it
Perfect.
like it's a magazine. And then we have all of the content as digital content. So we get a lot of traffic from mobile phones
Got it.
and up all over the San Diego County
Yeah.
area.
I
So,
love that.
Michael, do you get stories from people that drop in or just being out in the community talking to people?
For the most part, it's being out in the community. Like so, for example, for the upcoming December issue, we're doing a story on what I would consider to be Ramona's funny man, Josh Lawson. So he's a comedian. He's also an MC, auctioneer, and I've encountered him over the years, and I just thought his story was great. So I thought he would be a good feature story. We're also doing a kind of a guide for what's happening in the holidays over like in the next until Christmas. So we're doing that. The Ramona or the RMA, the Ramona Music Alliance, is releasing a CD
Hmm.
on the 15th of December. So we're sort of, as we're out in the community, we're finding out what's going on and we're saying, oh, let's do a story about that. So it seems to work that the formula's there, and if it ain't broke, why try and fix it?
Oh,
So,
I
yeah.
love
So
that.
much out there.
Yeah.
yeah,
Well, I love what you do. I'm
thank you.
happy to see your magazine. My friends share it all the time with me when they see our pictures in there. So thank you for everything that you do and the idea that you brought to Ramona and keeping it alive. Like I think it's so cool.
And fun
Appreciate it.
fact, Michael was our first guest.
Yes,
right.
On
I
yes,
Discover,
remember
the
first
very
guest, Discover
first
Ramona. It's
episode.
one of the best things that's ever happened to this
Yes.
town. So
All right. Well, thank you so much for being here, and Jan, thanks for bringing him again.
You're
thanks,
welcome.
Valerie.
Thank you,
Jan.
Michael.
Thank you all so much for watching Discover Ramona, and we will see you next time.